Hey guys, yes, it's this is kind of carried on from my last video. Some of you may notice I've got the same clothing on and the same gadget, so I've got to try and do this as quick as I possibly can. Um, I just wanted to try and be a little bit helpful towards people that, like myself, are in wheelchairs. And believe it or not, when I got this wheelchair, which was just after Christmas actually, so it was a you call a late Christmas present. Not that I really wanted it, but I won't be without her now because she gets me around so well, and I want a name for her. I call her a her because I was classed as a her. So if anybody comes up for a good name that will maybe suit me, um, just chuck me a name for a wheelchair. I'd love it. But I'll start off with the shoe wear. Now, as some of you know, I have this rare, very uncommon, they call it a dwarf disease, because there's not many people that have got it, which is painful legs moving toe syndrome. And they're actually, they've been awful. My feet are in agony and my legs. So, kind of just under my knees is the worst, but the pain is kind of from about here down to my toes. And I get involuntary toe movements, and like today, even now as I talk, they are agonising and they're stiff. They just go stiff, and I've been in tears today. I'm not going to lie. The weather, I think, the drop in temperature, and also it's been raining. It's just horrible weather we've been having. It's also got very windy, so temperatures affect it. I've noticed a few people. I'm not. I'm not. I don't follow them. I've put in, painful legs moving toe syndrome in the search to see whether there's anybody, and there are a few people that have got kind of like this toe movement going on, but they haven't yet been diagnosed with it because it takes so long to get diagnosed. So if anybody is listening to this and you think, oh, it sounds like me, just record your toe movements because that is what your neurologist needs. Now, obviously, he can't see what's going on inside. I mean, there's numbness and burning kind of from here downwards. I saw my doctor actually yesterday, and he did me a reflex test. It was a bit rough, to be quite honest with you, but I suppose he's not a neurologist, so he doesn't know really how to go feeling around. But my left side, he just turned around and said, I don't know what's going on there. So I don't know what he meant by it. Because the more important thing was obviously to talk about my blood results. But I don't know if you saw that my right leg just moved, so you'll get sudden movements of the legs and the toes. The toes were just moving now. I don't know, I'm maybe too far away. So I'm having trouble with footwear, and it's coming up to winter, and I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I have found some sandals. They are from Skechers, and they are about the only footwear, and I have bought loads recently, and none of them are comfortable. But I do find these really great because they're just Velcro. So Velcro top, and it's got Skechers on the side. And believe it or not, they were advertised on. Oh, they got a little Skechers. And I think it says S. Yes, it says S. They were actually advertised on TikTok, and I don't know if you can see, they're like cushioned, and they're very lightweight, so there's no weight at all with them. And believe it or not, I've got no strength in my arms, so they're air cushioned, so they're almost like memory foam, I would say. So, and you can actually see the layer. So if you look at the black edging of the shoe or the sandal, you can see like this side bit is like cushioning. So they were on Skechers. They were advertised on TikTok. I clicked on it, and they were over £100 originally. And my husband, like, Steve, can you put up the camera? So this is for people that are like myself, that just have trouble finding the right footwear. And I know if you live in the UK, maybe America and places like that are starting to get cooler weather. I mean, I've got no idea, but living in the UK, so they were over £100, and they're from a store called London Outlet. They took about 4 or 5 days. Now I got them in blue, and I've also got them in black. Flexible sandals, so that's what I can't bend them because I just haven't got strength. Flex stride sandals. So it's Skechers Flex Stride sandal, and they're $34.99. So I mean, I've got them in blue as well, because blue and black will just go with anything. You do them in grey as well, and I am very tempted to get them because they're just a simple Velcro, and with me, my toes can still move about. They're not restricted, and there's no restriction here, so I don't feel like a proper shoe would, where my toes just would not be able to move, and they've got to be able to move or else I'm in for hell. So that is one of them. That's for people that do have trouble, not necessarily, if you're not in a wheelchair, but just have trouble walking. I think these are brilliant. You could wear, lightweight socks, maybe, if you're wearing trousers. I think they're brilliant. You tell me something on that.
No, I just wanted to put it on, just or not. Put it on your feet, did you? Want to show that or not?
I won't be able to do it. Yeah, probably put it on. Yeah, you probably put it on my worst foot, but I can't.
There you go. It's nice and nice and easy there. Look. Okay.
I can't do it myself, unfortunately. Steve.
Push it.
Yeah.
A little bit. And just There's a little strap across there.
Shows my feet are so
Can we go up to
painful.
there?
Agonising. So really good whether you're wearing trousers. I think they look nice with shorts. And so my toes can still move about. There's plenty. In fact, my foot probably, my foot. So yeah, you can't see properly, but my little toes about here. So this is like bunions or anything like that. You know, if you just suffer from painful feet, not just what I've got, but just in general, or feet that swell. I don't know what it's called. I think when you've got diabetes, your feet can swell as well, and your ankles and whatnot. I literally go speechless when my feet touch. So I've been what I call proper buggers today. So yeah, these are the black ones, and I just think they go really nice with any outfit. I'd wear them with a dress or a pair of shorts. So that's the sketches done. Now, when I got my wheelchair, I think I actually did start talking about it. I have got a habit of doing this. When I got my wheelchair, it was advertised with a mirror, and I've written to them over and over and over, but I've had nothing. So my husband managed to get me this mirror from Amazon. So if you want a mirror for your wheelchair, so it's a clip. So it's just a claw clip. I can't do it.
With a 3-inch mirror. Round.
3-inch size mirror. It's a bit of a funny angle at the moment. So it's a bit like a tripod.
Yeah, a bit like that. It's a bendy. You can bend down in various things, and the mirror actually turns as well.
So I can't clip it on.
So if we clip it back on there, it can clip on any.
It hasn't even left a mark.
It's foam insert there, look, and that's the size of the mirror.
It has not left a mark.
And it's very, very strong. So
hasn't
put that one on the arm.
It hasn't left a mark on my wheelchair arm at all. I needed one ready for when I reversed out of the WAV, because I just I didn't like it, and also because this is a road wheelchair. You know, obviously it's got you reverse and hazards lights and whatnot. So this is a wheelchair for the road. What we on? 13. Oh, the mirror holder is also from Amazon. So again, this is like a windy, on a windy kind of bendy type of thing. Yeah, phone holder. Oh, sorry. Yeah, phone holder. Sorry. I did want to talk about other things, but time just goes so quick. And also, my medical bracelet, they will allow you over 10 minutes, don't worry. Right, I'll come up. I'll come up to you. This wasn't smash into it.
There you are.
Oh, I am close up. Hi. So this has got to be very quick. So my bracelets, so I bought one, right? So that one has got my date of birth on, my name, and for medical terms, which was needed actually on Thursday. This one, unfortunately, they couldn't do this style and different colour, so I love pink. So I'm going to need quite a lot of them. I don't know which way you're going to see it. So I think that one has got painful legs, moving toe syndrome, and also asthma, I believe. And I think that one's got data birth and whatnot. So they're from Cali. They're $17.99. Alright, so there's the box. So from Cali, $17.99, and that's your medical. No, they're no good for men, but they do have ones for men on there. And believe it or not, I did need it Thursday because the paramedics did actually look at them as well as what they could. I'll back off a bit, but I'm way over here in time. It's mad. I was going to talk about my trousers. My trousers are from TikTok. They're Halara. So I believe that it's like a sports type of brand name. Yeah, that, I mean, again, to do with my painful legs. I cannot stand certain fabrics, so they're lovely and lightweight, wide-legged. You can't see properly, but they've got pockets. Not that I need pockets, but and they're sort of like proper pleated trousers. They're really lovely. I can't remember the prices, and they weren't that expensive. They were less than 20 quid, and I'm going to get them again in different colours, but I'm way over time. Thank you, everybody. I hope this helps.
Oh, they were £12 each, around £12.
Oh, so the phone and the mirror around about £12 something each, alright, from Amazon. So that's just handy for, not even necessarily a wheelchair. They go on everywhere, anywhere you want, use them as makeup, whatever. But thank you, hope this helps. As usual, I'm going to do that one, and I'm going to say, no matter what pain you're in, keep fighting and keep smiling, okay? Stay positive. As much so I keep saying to myself, keep fighting and stay positive, and just keep smiling through it, alright? As much as it's so hard. And thank you again for supporting me. Just say it's little ideas, alright? Hopefully it will help people if needed. I'll get my little gadget also from TikTok. It's a remote control, and it's going to turn me off. So bye bye.